time for the post-workout meal, which is gonna be another plate of beef and rice. I know it's a shocker. So I've seen a lot of stuff popping up online about this new diet approach called the vertical diet, which was apparently created by the elite powerlifter Stan Efferding. And you know, I looked into it a little bit more, and I figured, you know what? We're gonna try it out. We're gonna go for it. What the vertical diet is eating a very limited variety of easily digestible and very nutrient available foods. So the vertical, as opposed to a horizontal diet, which is what most of us usually eat, which is eating a lot of different types of foods and getting a lot of variety in your diet. With this, there's pretty much no variety. Essentially, all you eat is steak and white rice all day. Now, there are a select few other kind of add-on foods that you can eat to fill up on more micronutrients, but this is pretty much a steak and white rice diet. This nutrition approach is really meant for top-level athletes, like high-performing, high-activity athletes who are training a lot in order for them to most effectively use the nutrients that they're taking in. And this is actually being used, apparently, by a bunch of top-level strongman and powerlifters and bodybuilders right now. Then the other key about this diet is increasing the food, which is what they call going vertical. So as the days and weeks go on, as your training intensifies, and as your calorie needs increase, you add on more food. Specifically, more rice. If you want to know more about this or want more in-depth info, I'll have a link in the description of this video to explain the whole thing a little bit better, but I figured, heck, it might be an interesting video for me to try this thing out over the next day or two. So I'm going to stop talking now, we're going to get this thing started, but first, we need to go get ourselves some beef. Okay, so it recommends that you eat steak, but like, I don't want to buy steak. I think I'm just gonna go with like ground beef. But also, it says that you have to get like ground chuck or ground sirloin or something, not just ground meat in general, like something like this, because that is like a mixture of types of meats, and you have to have the pure beef. So we're gonna grab a big old pack of this stuff. Certified ground chuck. And this stuff is expensive as heck. And I have to grab like a little extra here too. So I'm trying to grab 4 pounds of beef, and that's gonna come out to a whopping 19 bucks. Beef is expensive as heck. There is no way I'd be able to do this consistently. This just for 2 days worth of food. It's a good thing rice is cheap, man. This is $1.59. That's what I like. All right, we got the goods. Let's bounce. All right, well, now we gotta cook all this stuff up, and I think I might just cook it all up right now. Actually, I take that back. I think I'm gonna do half. I think I should have gotten a bigger pan. Look at all that juice in there, man. That stuff is wet. All right, this beef, pretty much done. The rice, pretty much done. We're gonna see if we can get some of this juice out of the beef. I'm just gonna take a big spoon here and just scoop it out. A lot of extra juice in here, man. It's all just fat. I don't want all that. All right, keep a little bit in there just to keep it moist. Oh yeah, much better. All right, now we're gonna try to divide this out into a couple meals here. Take some containers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Camera's kind of crooked. Start by dishing out the rice here, I guess. I think what I'm gonna do, because this diet is set up like the going vertical thing that I talked about, increasing the rice as like the days or weeks go by. Because I'm only doing this really short term, I think I'm gonna just increase the rice as the meals go by. So start out with like the smallest portion. And that one, increase the portion a little bit as we go. A lot more rice in this one. Whole lot of rice in this one. Oh yeah, just pack it in there. And then roughly way too much rice in the last one. Yes sir, just fill it up. Okay, and then we'll do the beef. I'm actually weigh this out for each one. Try to get it consistently at about 6 or 7 ounces per meal. Perfect. Alright, nice. Number 3, alright. Meal 4, getting harder to fit the beef in there. And meal number 5, we're spinning a little bit. Yep, that'll be the biggest meal of the day. All right, beautiful. Pack these up, and I'll eat my first meal of the day. All right, first meal of the day. I'm so pumped to eat this beef and rice. You know, at this point in the day, ground beef and rice doesn't sound that bad. Actually, pretty excited to eat this right now. Considering also that it's like about 10 in the morning and I haven't eaten anything yet. Usually I have definitely eaten by this point. So I'm gonna enjoy myself this first meal of the day. Also, I don't know what the deal is with sauces or dressings in this diet. So we're just gonna play it safe and I'm not gonna put anything on it. I'm just gonna eat this pretty plain. Yum! Let's eat. Wait, can't forget to pray before you eat. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for the ability to make these videos, to eat this food. Delicious. What a fantastic breakfast there. I'm gonna go do some other stuff now, and I'll be back in a couple hours for the second meal of the day. I'll see you guys then. All right, well, after the adventure of a morning I've had so far, which you will find out about in the next vlog, so stay tuned for that. Time for meal number 2, surprise. It's beef and white rice. Still really doesn't sound that bad right now. I'm really hungry. I'm kind of emotionally wrecked right now. This is gonna be our pre-workout meal. Throw this down, and then head off to the gym, because, you know, when you're eating this performance nutrition, you gotta go out and be an athlete. So we're gonna be an athlete today. I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, solid lift. Time for the post-workout meal, which is gonna be another plate of beef and rice. I know it's a shocker, but you know, the rice is increasing throughout the day. So, you know, we're changing it up. Can never get enough ground chuck and white rice. Am I right? When I wake up in the morning, I just think to myself, I wish I could just eat ground beef and white rice all day. And today, my dreams have become a reality. Honestly, it's not terrible. I seasoned this beef pretty well. I'm a chef. Put the rest of this down. Nice. 3 meals done, man. I can't wait for meal number 4. I wonder what it could be. Oh, hey there, good to see you guys again. It's a very exciting time of day because it's time for meal number 4. And you won't believe what we're having to eat for meal number 4. You'll never guess it's beef and rice. But you know, I switched the plate and I'm eating with a spoon this time, so switching up a little bit. You know, I think I'm doing this wrong. Because you're not only restricted to like beef and rice the entire day, there are a select few foods that you can eat, like some kind of vegetables, some things that have some micronutrients in them. So I really don't have to be just eating beef and rice the whole day, but I am. Really kind of just to accentuate the point of, you eat a lot of beef and rice on this diet. But hey, honestly, there could be a lot worse things that you'd have to eat a lot of in a diet. I like the spoon method. I'm getting a lot more per scoop. I'm into the heavier rice part of the day, so there's a decent amount of rice here. I'd say we got probably 2 cups of white rice in this meal. Real good stuff. Isn't it just riveting watching me eat this beef and white rice? Okay, well, I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna go do some other stuff. And then we got 1 more meal left in the day. I'm sure it's gonna be wild. The next time I see ya will be then. I'll see you then. All right, and it is finally time for the last meal of the day. And if you guessed it would be beef and white rice, you're a fantastic guesser. At this point, I could really go for something other than ground beef and white rice, but still, you know, it's whatever. What I'm sure that plenty of you are probably wondering is, what are the calories and macros for this day of eating that I just had? Boom, up on the screen right there. I did not make this according to the calories and macros that I should have, because in order for this to actually be effective, it needs to be like in alignment with your calorie needs, like macronutrient wise good. I got kind of some fatty beef, so a lot more fat than I needed, and the calories went up accordingly. So if I was to eat like this every day, I might get fat, because 200 grams of fat a day is quite a bit more fat than I need. Too hard. I spit some beef on the floor over here. Ooh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Settle down. Okay. I was gonna take a second. Swallow the food. Take it easy, big guy. It's not a race. Okay. That was ridiculous. So as I finish up this last meal of the day, you know, maybe I should stop trying to talk while I'm swallowing this food. Maybe that's why I choked. Now, whatever. As I finish up this day, I had planned to do this for 2 days. I bought food to do this for 2 days, but this is extremely boring. I don't know about you, but I think it would be boring to watch me eat this for another day. I don't know what the point would be. And I don't even care. I wasted an extra $6 on beef that I'm not even going to eat because I don't want to do this anymore. So, this is going to be it for the video. Only 1 day. I was going to do 2, but I think I proved the point. It's not beef and white rice. So my thoughts in closing, honestly, I'm sure some of you have been thinking this by this point in the video. This is really not a whole lot different than like the diet that I follow. Because anyone who watches my videos knows that I eat chicken and rice all the time. So it's essentially the same thing as, you know, just replace the chicken with beef. And it's kind of what I do. Like, granted, I do have some variation. Like, I don't eat chicken and rice for breakfast. I eat like oatmeal at night. I have like eggs and stuff for breakfast. So it's not always the same thing. But it's pretty darn similar. I eat very similarly day after day, meal after meal. So honestly, this really isn't that terrible. I would have to, however, do this for actually more than 1 day to figure out if it has any positive benefits. Because something that does intrigue me is that this kind of diet, the very easily digestible foods, there has been examples of people who have done this who have had improved people with digestive issues who have had improved digestion. And that is something that I might be interested in. But at the same time, I'm definitely not going to eat beef and rice every meal, every day. Do I think it's probably effective? Probably. Am I going to do it? No. And those are my closing thoughts. I'm going to finish this, but that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching me eat beef and white rice all day. I'm sure it was just a wonderful time. If you did enjoy it for whatever reason, hit that thumbs up button down below. It helps a ton. And leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And if there are any other different kind of weird diets that you'd like me to try out, then absolutely let me know in the comments. We might make that happen. If you are not subscribed to the channel already, especially if you just stumbled across this video, you've never been to the channel before, you might as well hit that subscribe button down below, because if you are still here at this point in the video, you obviously liked it. But hit that button down below, join the family, because it is the year of the vlog. We're doing big things over here, and that's all I gotta say. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.